men and children had their lives cut short because of domestic violence.
This kind of violence is prevalent in our society.
Unfortunately, many people have experienced or even watched their loved ones go through
Adolescent relationship abuse. No boundaries.
We're talking about domestic violence.
I just don't want it to be about no damn domestic violence. I'm a fucking singer!
My mother's boyfriend beat her so badly one time that I had to go see her at the hospital. That really did something to me. Not only did he ruin my mother's life, but he helped ruin mine.
Well, guess what happened? We went up to the court, and I guess Jay decided he's gonna plead guilty, so they pushed it like they did for Eva. I mean, for Gabby and her court date. They adjourned it. So that means that he's gonna plead guilty now. That's what the prosecutor told us today.
Yeah, you weren't even there today.
He's gonna plead guilty to.
This the second time.
Yeah, but see, that was the pre-trial. He pushed all that kind of stuff. He want to get straight at it now.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So what, he gonna tell the truth that he actually mess with everybody if he gonna take it all away?
No, he's not gonna take it all away. The thing about him and what he wants to do, he don't want to have to tell the truth. So he's now deciding he's gonna plead guilty.
He did that the last time with my friend. He had actually just decided to plead guilty, and then after that he was like, well, I just did it because they was going to probably prove me guilty anyway because she's a little white girl, and he was just basically saying he wasn't going to be able to win no way, so he decided to go ahead and plead guilty. So that gave him another chance not to tell the truth. So this is like another moment where he ain't got to come out and say, yeah, I did do that. Or any evidence coming into the courtroom.
Well, see, the thing of it is a little bit different now. He's pleading guilty to 2 of the first-degree charges and just the 1 in the second.
And he had 4 first degree, right?
Yeah, he had 4 first degree and 1 in the second. So he's pleading guilty to 2 in the first degree, and from what the prosecutor said is that each first degree count is carrying 7 to 11 years. So he's not going to plead to the max of the 25 to life. Okay?
Wow.
But now with this new judge, he's no nonsense. He's not like the other judge before and one, let him carry on like an idiot. So there may be a little window where he still gets life. Okay? Because each charge, mind you, 7 to 11 years, and they don't have to run them concurrent, meaning he can only get the 7 to 11. They can run them consecutive, meaning he do the 7 to 11 and then another 7 to 11.
Oh, wow.
And then for the second degree, I don't know what that's carrying. That's the thing. He didn't tell me what that was carrying. I was just worrying about the first degrees. I didn't even ask.
Yeah,
I forgot to ask.
Why judge just don't go ahead and lock his butt up? Just say forget it.
It's a process.
Yeah, but they usually know how to lock him up just like that when she get tired of looking at his face like, gee, okay, what's going on?
Well, I mean, it's a process when it comes to the court stuff. You have to be found guilty or you got to say you're guilty. There's got to be evidence and there's got to be this long drawn out, process where you can't just say, oh, you're guilty and lock a person up.
Calling witnesses and all that kind of stuff.
Everything.
So with him pleading guilty right now, it's meaning that he's not going to be having witnesses called. Maybe. It's all depending on what the judge want to do.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
So, I mean, either way, from what, I understand, he going to be in there for life anyway.
I would have just came up and told him, look, girl, I'm sorry. I raped a lot of people in my life. I'm sorry. I'm a bad man. Throw me away. I don't want to have all these people, struggling with the pain and having to go through court systems. Just throw away the key. That's what I would have did.
Especially if you're guilty, shit, that's the best thing you could have.
I mean, I'm a grown-up, and I see a little child, and then I done did it to all the other people in my life. Like, what the heck? I would have just told the truth and just came up and said I did it. Sorry.
Well, Jay,
I got a problem.
he think he's smarter and he can get away with the shit because he's been getting away with it for 27 years. So
it's just crazy to me. I'm like, I'm kind of like, I got mixed emotions because, I'm still dealing with, like, wow, that how he got caught up out of just nowhere after all these years. You already know at this moment, and me coming out and saying that it was him, like that week before, him getting locked up for another child that he hurt. And it's just like, I have mixed emotions. I can't believe that he's really going to be going in to prison.
Shit. You already know he was going.
At least don't nobody else gotta freaking suffer anymore.
Exactly.
We don't have to worry about no
that.
dang on people
But you know how I feel.
out here in jail.
I love, that's still my dad. And it's heartbreaking that he went out like that. Like, why would you want to go out like that?
Well, look, you say that now. Let me have you to feel what I'm feeling. When we went to the hospital to see my mama on her deathbed, you think my mama wanted to go out like that?
No.
Did I say, Mama, I know you didn't want to go out like this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You make your bed, you lie in it. I miss my mama dearly. I know she didn't want to go out like that. But that's what ended up happening. And that's the shit that I have to deal with on a daily, on all the holidays, on just meeting people and being around their family. And it's almost like I'm seeking a family. I'm seeking a mother. That's why I looked at Susan like, okay, yeah, she's good with the kids at first. But when she started hiding that bullshit, that's when I was like, okay, that's why I care about your real mom, Lisa, more than any of them.
And I'm mad because I know he hurt her too.
I know.
Just everything that she dealing with and being like, dang, he said he loved me. He said he was going to marry her. Just all the lies that he's told. And you know how my mother is. She's so meek and she's so, she just, she ain't never really had nobody. So when somebody is on you and saying they love you, you're like, oh, wow, really? Never been married. I mean, it's just sad all around, just the pain that he's caused everybody. And it just makes me sad, too, because I'm like, dang, Dad, why you ain't go get no help from the beginning? Why didn't you freaking stop this cycle of you just being jacked up? Why didn't you stop it? Why didn't you get counseling? Why didn't you get deliverance? Go crazy in that church. Lord, deliver me from this.
Deliverance is real.
And now it's like, now you're 60-something, and now you got to deal with possibly doing life. This is what I'm saying.
That nigga gonna be doing life.
Well, I'm saying this is what you're going out. This is how you're going out.
Dude gonna be going out just like he came in. He came in it thinking that he could beat the system. Okay, now you go out thinking you could beat the system. He still think he beating something in his mind. He's got a psychological screw loose, like predatorial monster, thinking he's smarter than everybody. End result, this gonna be the last court date I'm going to.
But Tony, can I tell you?
Straight up.
What pisses me off is that, yeah, you're gonna plead guilty, but you still haven't admitted that you really did these things.
That's my point.
Well,
That's
he
what's
need to
making
go
me
up there and
why
say
don't
something.
you just really say it?
He's
you
not
know you're
going
going
to.
in and just say, you know what,
He's
I did do this. It was the worst thing I've ever done in my life. All these times, I have a real problem. Something's wrong with me.
That's
but why don't you just stand up and say you did it?
He ain't gonna say that because
he know that they gonna do something to him in jail.
No, it's not even that. He's just that type of freaking person. I'm trying not to curse. I don't know how to feel, because I feel like I'm losing myself all in this right now. I'm totally like up here is like ready to snap because I can't concentrate on me. I gotta worry about you. I gotta worry about the girls. I gotta worry about the household. I gotta worry about your career. I gotta worry about their career. I gotta worry about Gabby and the situation happened with her with the Warren police.
I mean,
and it's none of your fault.
I know,
it's
but I'm
nobody's
in this with
fault.
you too. Imagine what I'm feeling. The junk has happened to me.
I know it.
Y'all both.
It's not like I wanted to bring something like that into the marriage. I know. I'm just saying. Sometimes it's like I don't want to be no burden.
It's not your fault, and it ain't you being a burden. If I felt like that, and I didn't want to do none of this shit, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, but it makes me sad for you. You're sitting there saying that you ain't even got no time to focus on yourself. Me either, really.
I don't know what to say. I just know I just want it to be over because I'm sick of this shit. I ain't lived in I don't know how long, and I want you to start living. You ain't lived 27 damn years. Yeah, you had your good moments, your little spurts here, the making the band. That was a nice little stretch. I was so happy that you wasn't even in Port Huron. I was so happy that you wasn't even here, period. And I stayed behind with the kids so you could be happy. I did that. See, that's how I think. I think just like that. Happy that you were doing from the bottom up. Happy that you were just getting on with your career, you know, you're singing, you're almost done with your book. You doing all these amazing things, but it's that one fucking thing that keeps knocking your ass down. And it knocks me down when it knocks you down, okay?
And that's your dad.
That's his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Let him get what he got coming, let them serve his ass up real good, just like he served everybody else up with his mess. And be done with it. It's almost over. We almost can do this totally. Turn the water on, stick your hands under it, wash your hands of it. Okay, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a process. This last little stretch, yeah, it's gonna really grip you. But, you know, take it in. Take it in. Analyze it, let it go. Take it in, and then let it go. Because if you don't take it in all the way on some real shit, this shit is going to be haunting us still.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I want to be done with it. Believe me, you think I want to keep living this?
Like
and the way I feel, how it just surfaces, I'll be good for a minute. You know what I'm saying, Dino? And then boom.
great for a minute.
You know, just really, you know me, I love to be successful. I love to be on top of things. I'm an overachiever. I love to just see my family thrive and everyone happy and us together.
But it's
not just that though. There's other stuff that's happening now with Gabby. You know, it's like stuff keeps getting piled on, and it's like, man.
Saying the devil is real.
Well, you gotta
but God
pray
is even
about
more
it. You
real
gotta
than
let.
he is. You feel me? God is in control. He can make things. He allows things to happen, but it's up to us and how we battle it. That's why even my praise is shut up right now. You've been asking me to pray and praise God and let's get in the word. Even that seems like Satan's trying to shut that down on me. That's why I be feeling like I'm just like, I'm so tightly wound, man. It's freaking me out. That's why I wanted to hurry up and be just over with. I done cried enough. We done been through enough. You done cried enough. You cried more tears than a whole damn ocean. Forget the river.
Let's live with prayers though. God hears me. I have to get it out. No matter how many times I gotta cry, it's just, I gotta get it out. It's been a long process. It's been a long hurt for me.
Well, won't you go by, like when you that upset, go to the water and just let it out like I do. Like for the holidays, when I see that everybody with their family, I go by the water and I just cry. Sit on the swing and just cry. Look up to the sky and be like, I want to know what you up there doing. I really do, because I want to be up there one day to see how everything is. I do. So
to see your mom again
and my dad and my grandma and everybody that I didn't know when I was a child. But yeah, other than that, I just go by the water and cry. Just let it out. Or when you upset or stressed, go walk around the mall or something, or just take your stressful day. Like, okay, I'm not gonna show the kids that I'm upset. I'm just gonna walk around, just go
for my run and all that. I know. And I know I've been stressing you out a lot because it's a lot of pent up junk going on in me. It's not all, you know, it's not all you. It's not all your fault. You know, a lot of the times I lash out or I kind of be just so on fire sometimes, man. And I just go nuts. It's like, I don't know how to process it a lot. You know? And it's just, I want this to be over. I want it to be over. But in a way, it still got me sad because I'm looking at him like, well, damn.
Fuck him.
I know, but it's still, because it's my dad, it still has me like, damn. Really, Dad? Wow. Because I look at Andrea, I look at everybody that's sad about it. You know?
Look.
That's not what I wanted him to go out like.
Let me tell you.
But the other side of me is like, shit.
Okay. Look. Love you. Okay. I'm here for you, Sarah. We're going through this all together. Okay? It'll soon be over. Hopefully next week we'll be done with this. And don't think about him being in the damn cell.
When
Don't
you
think
went to
about
jail,
him
he
being
sure
alone.
was excited.
Yeah, he was out there fist pumping.
And letting his wife talk about, yeah, we finally got her ass in jail.
That's what he did. That's what he did.
So when his ass go to jail, that bitch rapist done got locked up. Fuck his ass. Sick of this. I'm sick of y'all having to go through this, and he ain't even my daddy. I'm sorry, Sarah. I don't even know the man, and I'm glad Tony stopped me from going over there, because Tony was like, you my brother. I don't want you around this man. You know, it was good enough for you to meet Susan and them, but now it's time to cut it off. I can't have you around some shit that you don't need to be around. So
Right.
that's why he took me from over there. Like, stop going over there. When y'all go over there for the holidays, I stay here with him. Because he doesn't want me over there because I'm his brother, and it's like that. Like, that's your family. He don't want me. It's just been so much going on with him and your daddy. And
you remember when that fucker tried to stab me?
yeah, and I freaking had to jump in the middle of it. Now, if
You
that
remember
knife
that?
would have went through me, I would have took that knife because of Tony. I would have
That is
did that. I would have died for my own brother, for real. I ain't never did that before, like run into a bullet or a knife or anything or a fight. But this one, I would have did it for because he's my guardian. So of course I would have said, well, thank you for taking my life. What, you know, you living and I'm dying for you because I'm tired. You got everything y'all want. Y'all got kids. Y'all married. I don't have none of that shit. I wish I did, but
You want babies? Little Dinos running around.
little Dino's, yeah, we'll
They
see.
hair whipped.
Little twins.
Y'all don't smack
They
each
gonna be
other.
wearing the boots and the heels too, Dino.
No, I wouldn't have my
Don't even start. Don't even start. Okay, I don't even want to hear no more about that. Right
They be like, hey, look, Uncle Tony.
They gonna be so cute though.
But anyway, for real though, on some for real stuff, let's just weather this one more week, and when it's over, you cry that day, you had your way. But that next morning, joy comes in the morning. You may weep and endures for a night. I'm gonna let you weep. I'm gonna be right there at your side and let it all out. When they say how much time he get, you just let that shit out. Don't let it out in front of him. I don't want him to have any kind of satisfaction thinking that he still has something and somewhat of a grip on you. After we leave that mug, let it on out. Then after that, I don't want to hear no more of this. I don't want to hear no more crying. I don't want to hear no more, I was thinking about my dad. Fuck him, okay? Because I'm not going to be listening after that. I'm on to the next thing, the next chapter, the next phase of our lives. And that's dealing with Gabby shit, okay?
Yeah.
We got our own problems to deal with. I don't want to deal with it no more. That's all I gotta say, because I can't do this no more. I'm straight. I've been there. You see, I've been there. I don't want to do it no more. I don't want to hear about it. For real though, I do not want to hear it. And you got a promise on that, man. You gotta ask God for it, for the deliverance of Him in your life.
That's where I'm going.
Okay, in your mind, in your heart. Keep your heart, man, please don't ever change your heart. But to act and to think, idle mind is the devil's workshop. He gonna work you over. And especially if you keep your mind stayed on your dad's situation.
Yeah, just
He
like,
made his bed, let him lie in it. He created his own problems, let him deal with it. The shit is over out of our lives. We need to press on.
just like Pastor Brown
Okay.
would say, if she was here right now,
Promise.
you got to worry about you and not everybody else out there in the world. Because it's
That's
stressing
true.
you out and killing you,
Say
and
that.
your soul and your spirit. Just like she would say, if she was here right now, Pastor Brown would say, worry about you and stop stressing about all that other negativity stuff.
Say.
You
Say.
gotta worry about you
Chuck,
right
Dina.
now and your kids and your family and say, Lord, it's in your hands. That's what I do. Let it go. Let me follow my day and go and come back and see how the family.
Right on. Where you going? Got your hair on wet.
I know.
It's raining. Is it still raining outside?
A little bit. Drizzle.
I don't think your hair gonna move though.
I hope
Right.
It's gonna stay even in the rain.
But for real though, Sarah. For real. I'm listening. Okay?
Y'all gonna be alright. Y'all gonna be alright.
Gonna be good, okay? One moment.
And I like that color y'all got on too. It's really nice.
Brown is trying to
No,
copy
you
off
be
of
all in my dang. What she wearing?
I wasn't in your
I
closet.
need to match.
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay. You an imitator.
I gotta go get a haircut.
Look. What for what? You ain't got no damn hair. Cut.
Come on.
Walking up. And I am strong. I am strong. I just called her because I said I need her. I was like, Mom, please come get me.
We're there for you no matter what situation in your life. I love you no matter what.
She ain't going with you either. Pedophile, child molesting ass bitch.
Nigga, this bullshit.
Did you like my polo?
Once again, everybody goes off on me.
Living with someone that molested our mom.
Sarah's daddy is a fucking animal. That motherfucker's a abomination. Do something dumb so I can get locked the fuck up and do something to him.
From being molested multiple
They
times.
have some kind of a past. That past do not dictate their future.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of broken things.